Hey everybody, it's Julie. Thanks for joining me here today on the Creative Retreat channel. I'm going to be doing a quick and easy Bible journaling process video with you using the Vine Faith Art Box, which is February's Faith Art Box from Creative Retreat, and also the Faithfilled digitals that are available as an add-on. So I will have all these products linked, and I do have a full unboxing video listed in the description box. So again, I'm going to make a very simple page. I've got dinner on and we're just going to do something quick and easy. So here I am in the book of John, where it says, I am the vine and you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him will bear much fruit, but apart from me you can do nothing. I'm marking my verse with the baby wipe and just picking up some of the ink directly from the ink pad. And this, you can see it did not bleed through. This is one of the Pigment inks from Creative Retreat kits. It is Rose Corsage. It's a beautiful color. Now I'm taking this washi tape that is included in the kit, and it's this plum color with some gold foil, and I'm making a little flag out of it. You see, I just cut it and then cut kind of a triangle at an inward angle, and so that makes a flag, and I'm going to place that down to be an anchor for my element, which is this sticker here that says abide. And now I'm going to use, there are two stamps in the set. One says in you and one says in me, to emphasize that when we abide in Christ, then he abides in us. So the stamp that says in you, you saw me, I just cut it and separated the in and the u so that it would fit there. As long as you use your scissors, we call that stamp surgery, and you don't cut on the actual image, you cut around it, then it works perfectly fine, and then you can shape it the way you want to. I use the Rose Corsage ink to stamp that, one on top and one underneath the flag. And that's really my focal point. I'm going to add some of the wonky hearts to this just to embellish it a little bit. And a good rule of thumb is three. Use three different colors, three different elements in kind of a triangular shape. So you can see I fiddle with it just a tad bit, trying to see where I want to place them, and I adjust my colors. Now this kit is an incredible devotional, and as I was studying, I did an in-depth study on abide and focusing on what that means. When I was a teacher, I was teaching my students, and the word abide was used in a poem, and the students thought that it meant to follow, to obey. And it does, in a sense. We abide by rules. But I had to explain that to them that abide means to dwell, to live, to remain somewhere, to stay with. And this verse, when you consider that meaning, that Jesus is the vine, and when we abide in him, when we dwell in him and stay in him and have a relationship with him, then he also remains in us. He dwells in us and abides in us. And that is the process that grows fruit in our lives. That is the process. It's the Spirit indwelling in us that grows the fruit. That fruit is simply a result of that relationship we have with Jesus. So off screen there, I did a little bit of my journaling, and now I'm using the Faithfilled digitals. I have printed this sheet that has the alphabet on clear sticker paper. And so this is going to just melt into my page, and all I'm going to see is the color and not all of the background, all of that white background. So what I'm going to make now is my title that is going to say it's about the vine, not the fruit. So often we're focused on producing that fruit in our lives and having joy, having faithfulness, having gentleness and patience. And it's not about that. It's about abiding in the vine and having that relationship and walking in the Spirit. And then all of that fruit, all of the fruit of the Spirit, all those good works are a natural result. It's about the vine, not the fruit. And that's what I'm saying up here. So again, I just used that baby white technique where I picked up the color directly from the ink pad and just wiped it lightly on my page. And that gave me just a little wash of color there. And now I'm using the sticker that says Vine. And then those alpha stickers that I cut out with the clear sticker paper. And you can see this little trick. If you've got an area here and you want to make sure that you place them in the center, then start with the center letter. Fruit has 5 letters, and so I started with the U and I put that directly in the middle, and then I build from either side. This is the age-old technique back when I first learned how to type on the typewriter, one of those old, not quite the manual typewriters, but you had to backspace from the center in order to get to center your lettering. And that's what I did here. So now I'm just going to hand letter the words, "It's about the vine and not the fruit." And that's my title. So you can see I also put some of that rose corsage color up at the top, and that's going to be my anchor where my tab is going to go. So I'm so excited about this devotional for this month and the kit and its beautiful elements, what the design team has in store, just some beautiful projects, and I can't wait to see more of them. I have done already a page in my traveler's notebook insert using these elements, and that was my word study. And so maybe I'll share that in my next video. Here I'm going to make a tab using the tab punch that is in the tab that is in the Faithfilled digitals that say the vine. But I printed it on paper, and so I want that thicker, so then I glue it onto some cardstock and then cut that out with my We Are Memory Keepers tab punch. I put a little bit of washi tape that I tore in half up there at the top. I still want that rose corsage, the ink, to show through because it's kind of like smeared grape juice. That's what it made me think of. So it gave me that, it reminded me of the fruit, and that the fruit of the vine, the juice, the grape. And now I'm going to add just that cross. There's one little cross, and that reminds me that the vine is Jesus and what he has done. And actually it also reminds me of how he has spilled that blood for us, and that's what allows us to abide in him and to grow that fruit. So there's my page. How simple is that? Here's some close-up shots. If you have any questions or comments, or if there's any particular process or method that you would like the design team to share, then leave that also in the comments section. I do have all the products linked, so you can pick up this kit. Thanks so much for joining me. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks, and God bless. Bye-bye.